We have Armageddon alert and words like Trump, monster, and nuclear war. This at the same time that Germany threatens war with us. It didn't pan out too well the first time you tried that. And Russia, which I get that, and the global elites. They are doing everything to incite World War III. It's like their last ditch effort. At the same time, planes are falling out of the sky again. We have some home footage from Brian's window. This at the same time, there are protests worldwide, along with a high probability that she's going to jail, which has nothing to do with the possible assassination attempt. They just shot a guy in front of the White House, along with F-16s intercepting planes near Trump's house. And it's only Sunday. What's coming in from Donald J. Trump and the end of the world, just when you thought I was an extremist?
It's probably the end of the world.
Fair enough. Now let's head over to Germany. I'll do some translation
Die Europäer müssen sich nun gleich
European, I don't know. So let me rewind it. European now faces a dual
müssen sich nun
challenge.
gleichzeitig gegen
Defending against Russia
Russland
and
und gegen ein immer feindlicher agierender
increasingly hostile United States president. Orange guy, translation, orange guy mad.
US-Präsidenten rüsten und dabei auch noch die Ukraine so stark.
Ooh, bolstering Ukraine has strength? Oh, that's Germany. Germany, you're supposed to do that. You guys go ahead and finish the funding. How much have we funded? Are we at what, 350 billion, 400 billion? I mean, but honestly, you guys, how much went to Ukraine? Out of 350 billion, I'm going to guess 20 billion. Probably 320 probably went into our politicians' pockets. But for some reason, the whole world has caught on to this whole World War III thing, and they don't like it. Huge crowds in Paris, protests against France getting involved in Ukraine. Come on, everyone, it's fun. They want Macron out. Actually, we'll listen to it. Zelensky. And a lot of angry people. I can't translate. I took 2 years of French. I don't know. I know that's TikTok. So while we have huge crowds storm France, we also have huge crowds storming France. Wait, scratch that. That would be civil war in Greece. So if you guys are thinking of traveling abroad, I might want to say you should just wait a little bit, even though I think I'm going in a couple months. I got to go visit Neil, Isle of Man, but that's a hop, skip, and a jump. I do have to jump into that. Maybe I'll get some footage, but here you go. The whole world burning down currently before your eyes. He actually has a cool channel where he goes around and shows everyone the truth of Europe. When I told him, I think I want to take my wife, show her that I spent 2 years there. And he's like, do not go. Is Migrantville as migrants arrive in Italy en route to England. Notice anything? There's not a single woman in sight, no children. This is an invasion. It's planned. It's been going on for a very long time. So come one, come all. This is beautiful. See, this was the United States of America, but we decided to stop it. But it is planned. It has been going on. This is bust down the borders, the walls, let everyone in. Migrants good, orange guy is bad. But yeah, there you go. Look at that. I'm sure they'll really boost their economy. Also, like what I said, this is a plan. It's been going on for a long time. And if you want to know who is behind it, let me draw two letters for you. UNN, Population Division, Department of Economic and Social Affairs, United Nations. And if you would like, I can send it to you. It's PDF. It's about 200 pages. This is where it goes into details of replacement migration. And I lied to you. It's 177 pages of basically what has been going on. And it's been going on for about 25 years. Everyone said, that's propaganda. That's a lie. That's tinfoil hat. That doesn't exist. Here's your report. And truth is, it sounds warm, right? Yes, like America. America was built on freedoms and people, come one, come all. And our country was built on God and values and all these cool things. And then you get cultures that are not so much. I know some of you are like, this just doesn't feel right. I think we should all be loving. Let them all in. Everything's okay. I just want to let you know, since it is Sunday, God is a God of order, walls, boundaries, and some cultures he no like. But bravo, God loves all. Yes, he does. But again, boundaries. And he no like those people that worship the false gods. Now go. Now this is what happens. Goes into a land. Now go, attack. Well, they like kites. They were always flying kites. They were very easily spotted, the Amalekites, and totally destroyed all that belongs to them. Do not spare them. That means kill them. See, this is how you go into a land. Put to death men, women, children, infants, cattle, sheep, camels, and donkeys. Well, that doesn't seem like a very loving God. That's why I say I am a God-fearing man. And I do see your comments, because I have one cat down there. He's like, yeah, then why would God destroy the whole... Exactly. Why would God allow floods, fires, people that rise up in Germany and slaughter others? That's called free will. Yes, God is a God of love. Gives his son. I mean, I don't think you've done that. But yet will wipe out the entire world with water. Everyone drowns. Donkeys, women, camels, sheep, bird flu, gone. Next time it's with fire. Ooh, yay. Did someone say fire? I'm feeling it. There it is. If you're thinking right now there's extreme fear, you have seen nothing yet. Until God fulfills the rest of the prophecies that are in the Bible, which Jesus fulfilled about 570 of them. The ones that are coming, they're not like warm and fuzzy. Well, I mean, they're very warm. Also, the vengeance on these people, you guys, it's not yours. Calm down. It is the Lord's. People you put into power to eliminate these people. And breaking news, just like that, AOC knowingly put an illegal alien, zero work papers, pure lawbreaker on payroll as her chief of staff. AOC is going to go to jail. I don't know, but she did violate 8 USC 1324A. Some possible cash and 6 months in jail? Okay, we'll see. But things are getting crazy. Secret Service shoots armed man. Confrontation near White House. Washington. Oh, maybe we listen in.
Some breaking news overnight. The Secret Service reports it shot a man near the White House just after midnight. A statement from the Secret Service says agents were alerted to a suicidal man in the area, and the shooting happened, quote, following an armed confrontation with law enforcement. No officers were injured. No word yet on the man's condition.
But yeah, I think if you show up at the White House brandishing metal objects, wanting to take this guy out, I'm going to say there's some things wrong. It's correct English. Donald Trump says monster nukes could be end of the world in stark nuclear war. Warnings over missile stockpiles. Well, we got them. Everyone got some. Let's go get them. I don't know if you caught this, but we are sending them abroad. U.S. nuclear weapons arriving soon in the UK. Pentagon documents revealed. The U.S. has prepared several strategic nuclear warheads for shipment to the United Kingdom, marking the first such transfer in 15 years. It's going down. Just in case you wanted to know what they kind of look like, here. But yes, friends, the world is in chaos. The country is in chaos. Democracy has officially died in Romania and the European Union. Europe has fallen. This is what you guys are seeing all over. If you were to watch news from around the world, which they don't show because they cannot show these kind of things. But you come here, this is what it's looking like all around the world, which I have friends that go out there and film this stuff, and then they get their channels almost shut down. So some of you guys have asked, because, I've pivoted a little bit. I want to talk this stuff. I want to talk what's going on in the world, what's going on in politics. It's way easier just to talk about markets. But actually, Donald Trump talked about it, and did he use the word recession? Let's listen in to, it's always, whenever you ask a politician about recession, they're like, oh, let me not talk about it.
Let me stay on the economy for a moment, because there are rising worries about a slowdown. You've got the Atlanta Federal Reserve saying we're going to have a contraction in the first quarter. Look, I know that you inherited a mess, and you said that the other night.
I've only been here,
but are you expecting a recession this year?
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition.
I'll do some predicting. Prediction number 1, the market's smelling it. Prediction number 2, the secretary, the treasury, said they're not stopping it. Or let me be more accurate, Treasury Secretary Bessent says there's no Trump put. But their policy should boost economic destruction, and then we'll build back better. I just hope you guys are taking advantage of this economic destruction part. Hopefully you guys are in at least one of my watch lists. Amgen, that was what I invested in high school. But just in a few days, I'm up 69, which I would say nothing beats 69 except for 134%. Bam! Just like that. All you have to do is follow a trend line. And you break trend line, you click button, short, make money going down. While the market lets go of trillions upon trillions upon trillions, meltdown. Triggers and economic alerts from JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, and U.S. banks abruptly change outlook. So are you saying that, like, when we had, what was that GDP thing where it was like, yeah, we're looking at like a +4 to like a -4. Could that possibly have an effect on the stock market? Well, the answer is yes, Brad. Every single time we're in a recession, the stock market go down. The problem with that is it sells off, and then later they're like, oh, recession. You've already missed the boat, Michael. See, you gotta click the button right here, right. Can I get my, right up there, right, that line. And then there's a red bar underneath it. Here, I'll show you one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Why don't we do stuff that's being traded live right now, like Bitcoin? I will do my best to slow down and explain this, because the last time I did, I confused people. Because I said, overall big picture, I think Bitcoin's going down. And then I put in a buy, and I confused everyone. Now I have to change back out of the 4-hour and go to the daily and explain why I put in a buy. I put in a buy when that came on. Even though I still think big picture, it go down. And the next day, by the luck of the cards, Trump's like, strategic reserve. Bitcoin shot up 10%. And I'm like, sell. And I showed you my trade on the screen, and everyone's like, okay. Okay, so now let's do this again. What are you doing, Bravo? Okay, I'm drawing a trend line for you, also known as a triangle. And I'm trying to clean this so you guys can see it. Do you see it? See a triangle here? See all of these lower highs? I can't do it. I'm giving up. So on this triangle, you want to measure it. Now it's the weekend, so there's really low volume. It's not super confirmation right now. I want to wait until Monday. Also, if you don't know how to do this, I have an online course on it with over 50 videos. Do you see? I have Bitcoin in there. Look, flag, triangle. That's what we're trading right now. I have 2 videos left. My trading studio, not a big deal. And let the trade come to you. Big deal. So like what I'm showing you right now, I show you in video format how to make money. Currently $1.99. When I'm done finished in 2 days, $2.99. Mom and dad, look, pass this on to your kids. Do it yourself. If you're like, how do you get so rich? Well, I learned it the hard way, sonny. First, they confused me with this thing called school. You guys are, look, you're underneath this by 1 candle, 2 candles. You're already getting rejected. Like what I said before, volume is really light. You can trade it right now using futures. There's 101 different ways to protect yourself. I've been saying this for a long time. I think Bitcoin is going to cut through this area right here and end up right here. Are we there yet? Not yet. Am I going to trade it in the interim? Yes. But I think big picture, Bitcoin down. If you think Bitcoin's bad, you should take a look at Ethereum. Are you a bag holder over there? But here, let me help you with this measured move and the red line that I've had up since forever, and see how close do we get to said red line. Oops, pretty close. Now, if you're a crypto fanboy, if you're like, at some point it's going to be a strategic reserve and oh my gosh, it's going to go to $1 trillion, then you accumulate here. And you accumulate here. You don't really accumulate there. That's why I teach you when I have watch lists. I have a crypto watch list. I trade every day. Sometimes I don't go into big explanations. Also, if I pull back, because you want to know why that said trend line, this trend line, look. It goes way back. Way. Where are we? How far back? Bravo. Comfortably? 2023. And then that orange one down there, we don't want to talk about that. But right now, you are witnessing stocks. They be suffering. And okay, great. Oh my gosh, I ran a sale. I even forgot. You know how bad I shoot myself in the foot? I just ran a 24-hour sale, my bear market course, how to make money down. And I tell you at the end of the video, $199. It's 50% of everyone's already gone. You do me a favor in the comments section, say, hey, Bravo, run your sales at the beginning. About halfway through the video, my wife interrupts me. She's like, I want you, baby. You're hot and you're rich. Why would you not? Please, let me help you make money going down. Your wife is like, I'm sweating over here. Yes, I'll even allow you to wear your Crocs. Keep your shirt on, and here's a breath mint. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.